We've been using computers in the education system since the early 1970s, but there's a huge shift that's taking place right now away from using laptops and computers and over to Chromebooks. I've got Peter Vogel here with me. He's an award-winning educator from Notre Dame High School, and you've chosen to take Chromebooks and replace laptops and computers within your own classrooms. Let's talk a little bit more about that. And first, what is the difference between a Chromebook and a traditional laptop or computer?
Chromebook and a traditional laptop are more or less indistinguishable at first glance. However, open up a Chromebook and you immediately see the keyboard looks different, the key layout is slightly different, and when you turn on the Chromebook, what you're struck by is that in 10 seconds you're ready to go. The Chromebook more or less has typically a solid-state hard drive, a relatively small amount of memory, a basic screen, and that at first glance might seem like a disadvantage, but in fact it isn't. It's what makes the machine so quick to boot up and so responsive in the hands of a student.
So traditionally, schools have had Microsoft Office installed on the computers, and now we're talking about Chromebooks using Google Drive, which is a different and I would say sometimes more scaled back solution for word processing and Excel spreadsheets and things like that. So how is that impacting the student's education process if we've got a less robust solution?
I wouldn't call it a less robust solution. It's definitely a reduced instruction set, but students take to the collaborative environment very, very quickly. They love Google Drive. They love the fact that it's anytime, anywhere, at home, any device, essentially. And they've just taken to it like a fish to water.
It has little features in there too with Google Drive where you can actually see the different colored markers of each student contributing to the document at the same time.
That's correct. So they can see the revision history, the edit history, teachers can leave notes, and it's even becoming possible to leave voice notes.
So how are students adapting? Like, what's their reaction to having a Chromebook instead of a laptop?
In our library, we run tests. We have a suite of standalone Windows machines as well as a cart of Chromebooks. Students, without hesitation, run for the Chromebook every time. It's the Chromebook that they want to work with. They know that it'll only take them 10 seconds to get it running.
So overall, is it fair to say that you're a huge Chromebook fan?
I am a huge Chromebook fan. I decided 2 years ago to stop using a Windows machine and found that I could do pretty much 90 to 95% of what I had to do on the Chromebook, on the $250 Chromebook.
How many Chromebooks do you own?
I own 3.
You own 3 of them. There we have it. Peter from Notre Dame High School, award-winning educator. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts and insights into the education system and technology.
Thank you, Lindsay.